is up? My name is Lloyd. This is the Middle Card, which are my takes on the world of professional wrestling and all of its ins and outs. So let's go.
Round 1. Fight!
So these are my WWE Hell in the Cell 2022 predictions. So let's just get into the match card. So first we have Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel. I don't see Kevin Owens winning this match, even though I'm a huge Kevin Owens fan. I think that Ezekiel has to win in order to further along this story of Kevin Owens trying to prove that Ezekiel is in fact Elias. And I don't think we get that if Kevin Owens actually gets the win. We get nothing from that. But if Ezekiel wins, he just continues to push Kevin Owens further into madness and becoming obsessed with proving that Ezekiel is Elias. So I'm taking Ezekiel to win this match. Next up, we have Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss in a no-holds-barred match. I don't see how Madcap Moss can lose this match, because basically Happy Corbin's been tormenting him for the past few weeks. First off, he destroyed his Andre the Giant Battle Royal trophy. Then he put Madcap Moss away and sent him in a stretcher. And if that's not evidence enough, well, Madcap Moss came back and he lost his suspenders. So apparently he's serious now. So I expect this match to be very physical, but I'm expecting Madcap Moss to pull off the victory. Moving along, we have Mustafa Ali versus Theory for the United States Championship. Don't get me started on these name changes. But this is a tough one to call. I'm thinking that this could be the match of the night. Theory versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali will be in his hometown of Chicago, but Mr. McMahon is really pushing Theory right now. So I know that WWE likes to disappoint people, so I'm gonna go with Theory. I'm gonna go with Theory because people have the worst luck in their hometowns. But Theory's my pick to win this match. From there, we have Omos and MVP versus Bobby Lashley. It's a 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-1. If you're gonna give a man an out, because it's a 2-on-1, you can't keep track of both MVP and Omos the entire time. So yeah, I'm taking Omos and MVP. No way Bobby Lashley's winning this match. Come on. Moving along, we have AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan versus Judgment Day. I'm a big AJ Styles fan, and I'm a pretty big Finn Balor fan. And I like Liv Morgan, but they're not beating Judgment Day. I think Judgment Day takes this match, and I'm calling that a new member will be revealed. It could be Finn Balor, which is what they've been hinting at. I prefer Tommaso Ciampa. Gives him something to do, basically. Raise his stock, higher profile, and he gets to work with Edge. So I would pick Tommaso Ciampa for that. But I'm expecting a new member of Judgment Day to be revealed, causing AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan this match. Moving along, we have Bianca Belair versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't see how they would take the title off of Bianca Belair, seeing as how they were getting ready to have Naomi versus Bianca Belair, only to have Naomi lose to Bianca. I don't see why they would change plans all of a sudden and put the titles on either Becky Lynch or Asuka, even though either of those two would make great Raw Women's Champions. But I think they've really been pushing Bianca to be supreme dominant female on the Raw brand, until ultimately she probably loses to Becky and they set up Becky versus Ronda. That's just one theory, one direction they could go. But for this match here at Hell in the Cell 2022, I'm going with Bianca Belair. Then moving on to the main event, in the only Hell in the Cell match of the evening. This is a tough one, because Cody's already beaten Seth 2 times in a row. So having Cody win all 3 would be monumental. I don't even know. Because on one hand you have Seth, and do you really want to beat Seth Rollins 3 times in a row? But then you have Cody, and you have to build up Cody in order to go against Roman Reigns at some point down the road. At least in order to take the WWE Championship, in my opinion, if they're splitting up the titles again. But then you have Seth, who was doing some of the best work of his career as Joker. Seth. That's a tough call. I'm gonna go with my gut, and my gut says that somehow, some way, Cody Rhodes is going to win this match, because there's a lot more depth to the Seth Rollins character, and maybe him and Kevin Owens pair back up again and we get some more of that contact, because they're really, really good together. All that being said, I think you go with Cody and you put an end to this feud. And that's it. That's everything. Those are my 2022 WWE Hell in a Cell predictions. Let's see how they pan out. Hoping to bat 100 here. Let's go.